I'ma work for it, ride for it, I'ma organize for it, stay up in the night and in the morning I'ma rise for it, heart for it, mind for it, ears for it, eyes for it, peace and a place on this earth for me and mine for it, work for it, ride for it, I'ma organize for it, stay up in the night and in the morning I'ma rise for it, heart for it, mind for it, ears for it, eyes for it, peace and a place on this earth for me and mine for it.
All right, hey, peace. Thanks for tuning in to the Money Power Land Solidarity podcast. We have an urgent issue, a call to action today. We have our comrade Joe Bital and a guest. You heard Joe join us on episode 59, talking about the struggle in East Phillips. This is a struggle that's been going on for years, a huge community movement to stop a toxic, polluting project that the city had plans and instead institute a bottom-up regenerative urban farm. And this Wednesday, there's a big vote at City Hall. So I want to say thank you for joining us and ask if, Joe, you and your comrade could introduce yourself to our listeners.
Yeah, thank you, Jake, for having us on again to talk about this issue. My name is Joseph Vital. I am a Southside organizer, and I'm a volunteer with the East Phillips Neighborhood Institute at FE.
I'm Christina. I'm also a community organizer in East Phillips and big fan of environmental justice, trying to get this urban farm up and running and stop the city's project.
Absolutely. So can you just kind of give us a crash course as to how we got to where we are now? What are like the general contours and what is this vote that's coming up on Wednesday?
Yes, I can give a very brief summary. So years and years ago, the city tried to buy this site, the former Roof Depot site on Longfellow and 28th. The city said, no, we want it for our truck maintenance yard called the Hiawatha Expansion. So they took it from the community, did no community engagement. And then since then, the community has been pushing back to get that site back and to transform it into an urban farm and community market space. And that plan was put together by the community over many, many meetings, surveying people, seeing what people needed and wanted. And now we're here trying to stop it. And on the 18th is the biggest vote that we've had yet. The staff directive is going to be put forward by Councilmember Cano, Johnson, Gordon, and Jenkins that says, hey, this is done in East Phillips. You have to move it out of here. We're going to let the community try to make their project a reality.
Hell yeah. And I really encourage folks to go back and listen to episode 59 to get the deeper context of environmental racism and pollution that's been happening in East Phillips. You could probably hear my son just for listeners, but we're just powering through today because this is really important and we're doing this for him and for his generation, So with that context, if people want to impact the vote that's happening on Wednesday, what can they do? If people hear this, we're hoping it comes out on Monday or Tuesday. What can they do to put pressure on the council members? And which council members right now are still committed to this toxic project?
Yeah, and I could talk on that. And shout out to your little one. Even the baby has a testimony to this. This is all for, the future generations, the next 7 generations. But, for things that people can do as individuals, look at our socials at, East Phillips or East Phillips in Neighborhood Institute on Facebook and on Instagram. Click on our link tree to get to an auto-generated email to send to all city council members. Let them know that, we don't want the Hiawatha Expansion project in East Phillips and that you support the Indoor Urban Farm project. Or feel free to write your own letter. Feel free to, call them yourselves and let them know what it is you're feeling about their project and our project.
And in terms of council members, like who we have for sure is Cano, Johnson, Jenkins, Gordon, Schrader, Ellison, Softias from Palmisano. And so we really need people to reach out to Cunningham and Osman right now.
Awesome. Cool. Well, we'll just keep it there. We just wanted to make sure we got you all on our airwaves. And any listeners, I'm really imploring you, this is a great opportunity to show solidarity. Huge salute and encouragement and respect to all the people in East Phillips who have been organizing. I know, Joe, you always connect this to the Upper Harbor, too, over north. And this is a great example of great bottom-up momentum that's making a difference. And hopefully on Wednesday, the council members will do the right thing. Thanks a lot for joining us. I'll see y'all out there. Money, power, land, solidarity.
Thank you for having us. Woo!
We need money, land, solidarity. running.